Hey, Bert Middleton here with you, powderskiingcolorado.com, and I had to come back to Loveland now to redo my little commentary about the trail map for Loveland because I just went over there and skied for the first time a couple days ago. And the first time I did this commentary of the map, just kind of looking at it so I could just help everybody else kind of get oriented to what Loveland is all about if you've never been there, or if you kind of wanted to look at it again. You know, the whole mountain kind of wraps all the way around in a big bowl right over the top of the Eisenhower Tunnel, right on the Continental Divide. Like right there is the entrance to the Eisenhower Tunnel as you're going west on I-70. But just to give you kind of a little background, here's Loveland Valley. You know, this is kind of an easier part over here, and we didn't even make it over there. I'm assuming that is a kind of an older part of the mountain. Lots of greens, lots of blues, kind of the easier part of the mountain, and then they have this cool chairlift that actually brings you from over there over the highway, over Highway 6, going up and over Loveland Pass, so that you can get into the bigger part of Loveland, which is called Loveland Basin. And you know, again, when I started looking at the map, I hadn't realized how big this place is. And so, you know, there are all these chairs that are on the south side of I-70, but you wrap all the way around, and chair 8 here is on the north side, and there's another map that we're going to look at in a minute. But I was so impressed. You know, all we had to do, these are the kind of ski areas I love. You know, these are what they call the Colorado Gems. And the cool thing about Loveland is it was started in 1937. And so you kind of pull in here and you just park, get out, throw your stuff on, walk up to the lodge, get a ticket, and then we were just right away on chair 2 here, which took us up a long way. And then we hopped off of there, skied a little bit down here, and got on chair 9. Which chair 9 takes you right up to the top of the Continental Divide, and that elevation is 13,010 feet. And the overall mountain has 2,210 vertical feet of vertical. So it's a big mountain, and there's a good amount of vertical here. We got off at chair 9 and we hiked across probably till about right here, dropped in. Now, I have to say that they'd gotten a lot of wind the night before, and so the wind was kind of, breakable crust. It was pretty wind affected, and, you're up on the Continental Divide, so, you could expect that. But I could see how on a really good powder day, when you caught it, when the snow's falling straight down and it got nice and deep and the wind didn't get to it, there would be all kinds of killer terrain. All over the mountain, all over the easier part of the mountain, but all of this hike to terrain as well. And not to mention over here off of chair 1, which is, a pretty old chair, all of this was really, really steep. Avalanche Bowl, we did that a bunch of times, and Cat's Meow, and these are the ones that you can see when you're driving by on I-70. But then we're going to pop over to a different map here, and this map, here's chair 9 again. So now we're looking north, and here's I-70 again, and the Eisenhower Tunnel. Actually, the tunnel opening is right there. But here's chair 9, and chair 9 takes you way, way, way up there, and we kind of made our way down and got on chair 4, which is another pretty old chair. This right here looked like there would be an incredible amount of terrain. As we skied by, I was looking up into here, and all of these trees on a powder day, that would be really, really hot. So anyway, got up to the top of chair 4 and made our way over and down to the bottom of chair 8, went up to the top of that and dropped in over here by the plunge and in the mood, and got a real nice wide open bowl face right there, and then just made our way back down. And then something I really wanted to check out was you get to the bottom of chair 8, but then you ski down past it, and there's this tunnel that you get down here, you take your skis off, you walk through, and you're right there at the lodge again. So all in all, I have to say, I have a rental in Dillon, and I always was buying all the Vail Pass, the Epic Pass, and all of that. So I had never skied Loveland for the 2 or 3 years that I was actually living up in Dillon. And now that I've skied there, if I had known how great Loveland is, I would have been skiing at Loveland more than anywhere else. As it was, I skied a lot at A Basin, but Loveland was really, really, really cool. So that's all I know, and if you know more and you'd like to add to the conversation, please just stop back in and leave a comment with the video, or leave a comment on the blog, and just let everybody know what you know, and share the love at Loveland. Thank you.